Yo, what up, guys? Been a while. So here is how I was able to catch this $200 running profit on VIX75 1x. VIX75 1x. You can see that. So here is the chart. Here is the chart. First of all, one of the things we get to notice about this market is that it's actually been in an uptrend since this week. It's been in a downtrend. I mean, since this week, after the run up to around 4,000, roughly 4,006. Since then, it's actually been going down, and of course, I was able to map out my levels. I was able to map out my zones. The first zone was 4179, and then the second one here is 3784, right? So seeing that, I waited to see if this 4179 will be broken, and it eventually did. We can see that clearly when we use the lower time frame. So using the lower time frame, we get to see the picture very well. You can see the price action there. When it got to that level, you can see how the markets reacted. If it initially went below that, rejected it, and then formed this big bearish candle. It looks like a bearish engulfing, but not, we don't really call it a bearish engulfing, but forming that, and then the subsequent three bearish candles that were formed. That was the concrete and convincing evidence I had for me to be certain that this market was going to sell. So immediately I spotted that. I've actually took a couple of trades on this, right? Took a couple of trades on this before now. So we are just focusing on this current price action. So seeing that, we noticed something. We noticed that this market actually formed a resistance level. You can see that if I draw this line now, right? If I draw this line, yeah, if I draw this line, you notice it that it kind of formed a resistance level here, formed a resistance level here. Even though, yeah, when it got to this very point, when it got down to this point, it pushed up, pushing up, it went here, came up to this very place, formed this rejection candle. This rejection candle, of course, it left a wick there. That wick is something most of the times I've discovered that anytime you're trading synthetic indices, most times wick formed at a particular area of value at a POI, most of the times the market often goes to close up that week, and that was exactly what happened. After I rejected the week, it now dropped down to this very level, now went up again to take out that week. And one thing you will notice is that even though it tried to take out that week, it didn't actually close it 100%. The week was 4019.45, that's the high, but look at the next highest candle that formed, 4013.65. So showing us that this market is still in a downtrend because it formed another lower high, right? And when you look at this chart very well, you see that what we've been seeing here since it broke down from 4179.335, 3559 has been a series of lower high. So forming that lower high, it gave me the convincing evidence I needed to be very certain that this market was going to sell. So that was what kind of informed my decision. I share this signal. Of course, I'm not just taking this trade alone. I share it with the community members, the members of the Solution FX community. So we are currently on this trade. It has actually hit our TP1. Our TP1 was 3915. That's the TP1 I gave. And so far, market has hit that. So we are just left with few of this trade. The few of these trades, we are waiting for it to hit the final TP of 3820. Meanwhile, we've also adequately adjusted our stop loss to entry, because that's one of the things I always instruct my students to do. Make sure you're locking profit, because anything can always happen. No be your papa get this market, right? So we've secured this profit while waiting for the rest of the market to do its thing. Let's see how much profit we are currently on now. So we are up to $233. So a couple of minutes from now, I'll start closing the trades. Maybe close 3 or 2 or 4 or more, depending on what. After this video, I'm going to close some trades, then allow the rest to, right? Because there are still other opportunities I've spotted, which I'll be giving the signal soon. I'll be calling it this is an opportunity V10. This is actually a very good opportunity which I spotted. There is also another opportunity on V100 1x Here is it. This opportunity on V1 V100 1x. You can see that. So I'm waiting for the market to do something. Once it does it, we jump in. Many opportunities in the market, and of course, if you want to participate in this, make sure you join our Telegram community. I will be leaving the link at the comment section of this video. So look around, or the description section, depending on where you're seeing this video. I'll be leaving the link there. So click on it, join us on Telegram if you are interested in making bank with synthetic indices. If you want to make money with synthetic indices, every day we keep dropping trading signals. So click on the link, join us on Telegram, and then make sure you like this video, comment, subscribe, depending on whatever platform it is you're watching us from. And then I will talk to you guys soon. Hands ahead. Salute.